If you've ever been working on a WordPress site and you've run into something like this, you've probably wondered, how do I enable WordPress debug mode so that I can get to the bottom of this error and correct it? Well, there are a couple of ways to go about it. There's a hard way and an easy way. The hard way is to follow the instructions over here on WordPress.org, which involve using FTP to get into your site, modifying your WP config file, and writing some code to define some constants. I'm going to show you that way first, but then I'll show you a much easier way. So as you can see, this error is not very helpful. So if we enable debug mode, we'll get not only a more helpful message, but also a debug log file that will show us more details about this error so we can fix it. To do that, you need to access your site's file system, which if it's a live site can be kind of complicated and usually involves SFTP or FTP in order to access your WP config file and edit it. Once you have access to it, you need to add some code to define some constants. First, you need to define WP Debug and set it to true. Next, you need to define WP Debug Log and set that to true as well. Once that's done, if we trigger the error again, we're going to see a more helpful message. But in your file system, under the WP content folder, you'll also find this debug log file, which is a flat text log that you'll have to search through and try to find enough details to resolve the error. But if all this leaves you wondering, how do I enable WordPress debug mode without having to FTP into my site and edit code? Let me show you a much easier way. In fact, the best way to enable WordPress debug mode is to use a plugin like WP Debug Toolkit. Once you activate WP Debug Toolkit, go to Debug Toolkit in the WordPress admin panel and make sure your viewer is installed. It'll walk you through this step by step and you don't need to change anything except for adding a password. We'll continue and click Install Viewer and we're all set. Now we can open the viewer and this plugin has automatically enabled debug mode and it's showing our error log. Plus, instead of having to sift through a flat text file, we can just search up here for what we're looking for and filter it down to those results. And if we want to see more details, we can expand it out or even look at the exact code that's causing the error. Plus, we didn't have to gain access to the site through SFTP or FTP, and we didn't have to edit any code. Another major benefit, and the reason why WP Debug Toolkit is the best way to enable WordPress debug mode, is its crash recovery option. Because this viewer runs outside of WordPress, even in situations where every admin page looked something like this, you'd still be able to access your WP Debug Toolkit viewer, go into crash recovery, find the issue. If it's a plugin, we can just disable it. This also works for themes. And then go back to WordPress and you'll have access to your dashboard again. So in summary, to answer the question, how do I enable WordPress debug mode? The hard way is to FTP or SFTP into your site, edit your WP config file, trigger the error, then check the debug log file. The easy way is to use WP Debug Toolkit.